so lonely, broken angel. I'm so lonely.
Moment.
Well, he does talk to her. He talks to her in public every week at Prime Minister's Questions and put his views there. I mean, what is it not interested?
He won't have a meeting with her.
Well, what he said to her is take no deal off the table, because that's the first basis of any discussion. She's refused to do that. So
why impose preconditions? I mean, Jeremy Corbyn is a man throughout his life who's preached the importance of dialogue. You know, he's talked to
I've heard Tory Party Central Office press releases time and time again about this.
But the point is there. Jeremy Corbyn has always said it is important to open up channels of dialogue, and he won't talk to Theresa May.
He talks to her in front of the nation every week, and he said to her, the one thing you've got to do before we can even move forward is rule out no deal. She won't do that. And why is that? Because she's using the threat of no deal to try and blackmail Parliament into supporting her deal. That's the whole. And those party leaders who went in and talked to her came out and said that was virtually pointless. Jeremy quoted Hilary Benn at Prime Minister's Questions yesterday. I thought Hilary summed it up perfectly. The door's open, but the mind is closed.
Len McCluskey, the leader of Unite, and a whole bunch of trade union leaders are meeting Theresa May today because they clearly feel there is something important to do here. There is a need for all leaders at this critical juncture to actually sit down together, as you said, discuss what compromises everybody is going to have to make. The only person it appears not prepared to do that is Jeremy Corbyn.
They're on the same page as us, which is basically they're trying to say to her, get the no deal off the table, but they're going in to talk specifically about the employment regulations, protections that we're asking for, and we're saying that's fine, that's exactly what we need to do in terms of protection of jobs in the future, but no deal has to come off the table first.
When I asked you if Labour's prepared to do whatever it takes, I was thinking in particular about an amendment that is going to be put before the House of Commons next week. And the chief architect of it is a very senior figure in the Labour Party, Yvette Cooper. Now, her amendment would ensure that if there is no agreement that gets through Parliament, a deal to get through Parliament by February the 26th, then the amendment will say no deal will be taken off the table, and in essence the Article 50 deadline of March 29 will be extended. At least we will seek to extend it with the EU 27, probably till the end of the year, i.e. to put back the deadline an awful long way. Will the Labour Party officially back that amendment?
We've been talking to Yvette all the way through. Remember, Yvette moved a motion amendment to the finance bill to prevent a no deal. We supported that. I've been talking to Yvette throughout, so has the leader's office. We'll go through our process. Highly likely we'll support it, but we have to go through our normal process.
Highly likely. So we can assume, because you don't say that lightly, we can assume the Labour Party will give official backing.
My recommendation is that we do. But we go through our normal process within the party, the Democratic Party. There'll be consultation between the leader and the chief whip.
But you think the party will end up whipping that vote?
I spoke to Yvette, and her analysis is the same as mine, that if we reach a situation where the Prime Minister can't bring forward a deal that has the overall agreement of Parliament, we're then left with a matter of weeks, and it's physically impossible then to go out in any deal that would be brought forward in that time period. So therefore, we're then faced with a no-deal situation. So the best thing to do is to put the Article 50 off. Yvette has put forward the idea to put it off to the end of the year, but she said this is subject to amendment, so it could be 3 months or 6 months or 9 months, and that will come out of the debate. What we're trying to do is what the Prime Minister's failed to do, which is try and build a bit of consensus across the parties in the House of Commons.